on my way to Hollywood right now because on Sunday I'm hosting a comedy show, which is a part of the first annual PAC Festival. So it's a comedy festival. There's going to be films, comedy shows, improv shows, panels, like all kind of fun stuff. And I'm hosting a comedy show. So this should be fun. But right now I'm going to the opening party. So it's like a kickoff of the event. And it's just like a nice networking event to meet like-minded individuals. Hello.
Hi, are you here? Are you a performer?
Yes, I'm a performer, Brooklyn.
Okay, here is your goodie bag.
Thank you. Look, guys, I got a goodie bag. All right, y'all, today is the day. It's so hot outside. I'm so happy that there's AC inside. But as a host, I need a pen and a piece of paper because I have certain things that I need to write down. So I'm going to find someone to provide this for me. I should have brought it, but I didn't think about it at the time. Got what I need, I'm going in. I love a good comedy festival, but now, I love it now. But when I first went to my first comedy festival, I was so disappointed because when I got there, I was like, there's no rides, no funnel cake, no cotton candy. This ain't no damn festival. Y'all ready to get this show started? Yeah! If you're ready to get this show started, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah! One more time, let me hear you say yeah. Yeah! All right, this first group coming up is the sketch team. They are the self-proclaimed hottest group of the night. Give it up for Stop That Man. I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Today I'm performing at this spot called New Townhouse, LA in Inglewood. So I'm excited to be doing that. Ooh, this dog almost dragged this lady down the street. Okay, let's go. All right, y'all. So I just pulled up to the spot, Townhouse. Yo, it smells so freaking good around here. I don't know what I'm smelling, but it smells delicious. It smells like some garlic and seafood. Maybe it's like some shrimp scampi or something. But once I check in with these people, I'm gonna go find out what I'm smelling. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm a comedian.
You have your ID with you?
I'm going in. I've never been here before.
Come on over here, go out the window, you all have to do.
So this is what it's looking like.
Just when you thought you didn't have it, you do.
Child, they doing karaoke in here. This is the actual place. So that was the front. The comedy show is actually happening in the back. I did not know that. I thought we were doing comedy in the bar. I thought it was comedy and karaoke, but this is where it's gonna be at. Hey girl, hey!
Brooklyn's in the house.
Hey! So they're still setting up. We early, but it's gonna be fun. Cool. So usually before a show, I just hang out. I like to go outside just so I can relax, unwind, go over my set in my head, so I can have peace. Because sometimes, like, when you stay inside of the spot, you end up chit-chatting and talking to people, and sometimes it's kind of loud and chaotic, and it's hard to focus. So I usually come outside. I'll either hang out in my car or walk around by myself. But right now, I'm trying to find out what I was smelling when I got out of the car because it smells so good. There's a spot right here called Flaming Pasta. Maybe it's the pasta because it did smell like pasta or some shrimp. It smelled like some garlic shrimp or something like that. It was smelling mad good. So maybe it's this. Let me go in here and see if it smells like that in here. It doesn't, but that doesn't mean it wasn't this place. Because look, they got shrimp scampi. I'm thinking maybe it was this spot because the smell reminded me of like shrimp scampi or something like that. But now I'm intrigued because I see a green, yellow, and black tent. So that makes me think that this is Jamaican food. Oh my God, it says Don's Jerk Stop. They over here selling jerk chicken. Oh, I don't come to Inglewood enough. I need to start coming over here, not just for comedy shows, but to eat. Cause look at here. Let's see what they doing over here. Festival. Hi, hey girl. How you doing? Good to see you. I'm good. How are you? Just came over here to check out what you're doing over here.
Oh yeah?
It's looking good.
First time?
This is my first time.
I'll give you a shot in a minute, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come around because I get my hair done across the street.
Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, so y'all be coming back. That means it's good.
It's delicious.
Okay.
Jerk mom.
Okay. How often are you out here? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Till what time? From what time?
We go up to about 9:30.
Till 9:30.
10.
What time you start?
About 2.
Okay, so like 2 to 9. All right. They gave me a sample of the chicken. Let's try it. Okay, so that jerk chicken is freaking legit. That sample he gave me was delicious. I had to go get some cash so I can go buy some jerk chicken. That chicken was amazing. I'm about to get me some and my mama some. Jerk chicken ain't cheap either, but it's so damn good, I don't even care. I got to. And plus I want to support them, you know what I'm saying? Because I want them to stay out here, because every time I come to Inglewood, I'm going to be hitting him up. He said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I went back inside to see where I was in the lineup so I could see how long I'm going to be holding this chicken, because I don't want it to be, going bad in my car. Why is this man sneaking up on me? I'll turn around and knock his block off. Better turn, motherfucker. At this townhouse spot is sick of me because the damn door says no in and out privileges. Don't keep coming in and out. And I done went in and out like 3-4 times. They said y'all ain't about to be coming in and out. Come in and stay in. I don't want to go in there one more time yet. I want to give them a minute to forget about me. I don't want to get yelled at. So I'm gonna just sit in my car and wait until the show starts. The audience is looking a little light today. So that's one thing about being a comedian. Like, you never know what the audience is going to be like, especially when you're a newer comedian like me. Like, technically, I'm not a new comedian in the sense where I've been doing comedy for years, but I'm new in the sense where I'm not famous yet. So I don't have a following of people that specifically come out to see me. Like, I do have a couple of people, sprinkles here and there, of people who like me and come to see me, but I don't have like a large mass following. So you never know what the audience is gonna be like. Like, sometimes I'll do a show and it's like a bunch of people. It's a packed house, sold out show. And that's not necessarily to say all the people are there to see me, because they definitely aren't. It's like sprinkles of people there to see different comedians, because they have like several comedians on the lineup, and friends, family, and followers come to see each one. So there's like clusters of people there to see specific people. I'm not in the position yet where it's just like a whole crowd of people there just to see me. And sometimes none of the people on the lineup have people there to see them, so the audience will be light. So you just be up there telling jokes to like 6 people. Yeah, it's a real grind doing comedy, and comedians don't perform in comedy clubs all the time. I have performed in backyards. Let me think. The most garbage thing I did in recent times is I sort of stole from Goodwill. I didn't steal. I didn't steal. Okay, so here's the story. I saw a pair of leather Diesel shoes. Diesel's an expensive brand. And I was like, yo, let me see those shoes, because they were like in the showcase. That's how you know they were fancy. So he shows me the shoes, and I'm like, how much are they? And he turns over one shoe, and he's like, well, they don't have a price tag. And I'm like, damn, maybe they'll be cheap, right? So then my mom comes in the Goodwill. She's like, you getting those shoes? I'm like, I don't know. I got to find out how much they are. And she turns over the other shoe, and the other shoe has a price tag. It said $99. I was like, oh, hell no. Nothing in Goodwill should be $99. Unless it's a car or something. So I realized that the man didn't know that it had a price tag. So I took the price tag off and balled it up. And then I was like, so how much did you say these shoes were? So he's like, oh, let me go find out. So he goes in the back to they got a price tag person back there. And he comes back with the price tag, and they were $14.99. Boy, what? Yeah, so I paid for them. So technically I didn't steal. I feel like the Goodwill was trying to steal from me. $99 for some shoes. People are like, that money's to help people. And I really don't believe that, because I was poor and homeless before, and Goodwill didn't do a goddamn thing for me. So basements, in the park, dive bars. But then on the flip side, I have performed at like big banquet halls. I performed in theaters, like full theaters. I've done comedy in theaters and it was televised or put on streaming platforms. Getting old is hard, man. You know you old when you lie about your age, and your fake age is old too. I performed on cruise ships, and like some of those things are like huge, and they pay really well, and like the people are very supportive, and the people who run it, they treat you like royalty. They treat you like a celebrity. They take good care of you. They pay you well, and you come back home the next day and you're performing in a dive bar, and they're like, here, we're gonna pay you in drink tickets. Especially in LA, like the comedy clubs out here, comedians don't really make money like that at comedy clubs out here. Once you go out like on the road and you're in other states, other cities, you'll make more money. But speaking from performing at comedy clubs in LA, LA is not where you make the money. LA is where you hone your craft, you practice, you perform, you network, you get to meet people, and hopefully somebody you meet takes you out on the road with them, or you build your following doing shows and doing social media, and your following gets you the opportunity to go on the road and make money or open up for somebody else. But it's a real grind and a real struggle out here. So pray for all the comedians. Check on your comedian friends, because we ain't always okay out here. But it's a fun thing to do, and if you're doing it, you got to be doing it because you love it. You can't be doing comedy because you're trying to get rich and famous. Like, it's possible that could happen. You could possibly become rich and famous from doing this, but don't do it just solely because of that, because it will be soul crushing, because it will take a lot of people a long time to get to that point, if they ever even get to that point. Like, you have to be happy just doing comedy and making people laugh, putting smiles on people's faces, bringing people joy, and making a couple of dollars here and there. But if you're doing it to get rich and famous, you need to find something else to do. Okay, let me close my car door, because it's a crazy man out there and he doing crazy stuff. That's another thing. When you perform, you never know where you're gonna be. Sometimes you're like in really nice neighborhoods, sometimes you're in like fancy establishments, and then other times you're in like super sketchy neighborhoods. And I'm nervous because he just walked by and he made like wide eyes at me, and I think that he thinks that I'm filming him when the camera's actually turned on me, not him. But the way I'm holding it up looks like I'm filming him. So I hope that crazy man don't think I filmed him, and I hope he don't run up on me when I get out of this car, because I don't want to have to beat up a bum. About the tissue coming out the back of your ass, it made me think of this thing that happened when I was in college, right? So I'm terrible with names. Like, you tell me your name and I'll forget it. I was in this girl's class for months. I still don't remember her name. We done had lunch together and everything, right? So one day I was in the hallway, and it was like a long hallway, and I saw her at the end of the hall. She was walking to her class, and she had a long ass tail of tissue coming out her ass. And I was trying to warn her, because I didn't want her to go in class with that shit hanging out her ass, but I couldn't remember her name. And she was all the way down here, and I was like, hey, girl, hello? And like, she was not answering to any of the things I was doing. I was like, girl, oh my God. And as I'm like trying to call her, she's walking closer and closer to the class, and she turned the knob and went inside. So at that point, there was nothing more I could do. So I ran down the hall and looked in the window, because I wanted to see how it would play out. I was like, oh, I gotta see this shit. So I finished performing. Even though the crowd was light, it went surprisingly well. I got some good laughs. It was a really dope crowd, good energy. So I had fun. Sometimes the small shows are fun, It doesn't matter how big the crowd is all the time. It matters the energy that they give you, because that's the energy that you use on stage. Like, energy is reciprocated. So when they give good energy, you give good energy on the stage. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm happy with the outcome of today's show.